Hey, Simmers and animal lovers, get ready to vote. Hey Simmers and animal lovers, it's Erin the Rescue Simmer, and I know it has been a minute since we have done anything in the Shelter Play Along series. I am so sorry for that. Thank you for your patience. It's been a lot of change in my life, really taking a look at how we're doing this Shelter Play Along, making sure that I am doing it in the best way possible, and learning a ton by doing other series to apply to this. I've been doing a lot of looking and I am really excited to bring you this next shelter. We are going to be picking from one of the very deserving pets to make our in-game foster from Aberdeen Area Humane Society in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I am so excited to bring you these pets to choose from. Let's pop over to their website and take a good look at the shelter. So guys, here is their website. It is anewleashonlife.net. So it's a little bit different than their name. Keep that in mind. I will have their website listed in the description box below. As we scroll down, we can see that not only do they rescue dogs and cats, but they rescue other animals as well. Now we will get to those animals here in a minute, but very first, what I want to show you is why I am so excited about this shelter. If we pop up here to ways to give, they have some really exciting ways to do that. Very first, we're going to click on their membership. So they have different tiers, you guys, and I'm showing you this not to ask for your money, but to show you where we're going to be ideally in my head, and ways that we would use our monetization to give to any shelter. This shelter has it really figured out, and they're not the only ones. This is just a great example. So you can give as a one-time online gift, or you can become a recurring yearly membership, which is what I would like to do with the monetization from this series on the channel. So we can give for as little as $30 a year. We can go all the way up to $1,500 a year. They do an amazing job of showing just how effective every single solitary monetization dollar would be. So if we gave $30 a year, it would cover the cost of feeding one dog and one cat for a month. We can do $40 a year to vaccinate a pet. We can do $100 a year, and that would spay and neuter a pet. $200 a year would cover 1 month's water garbage bill. $350 would cover their gas and electric bill for a month. $700 would go to rehabilitating an abuse victim. Guys, these guys are actively involved in taking animals out of abusive situations, so that would be amazing for this shelter. $1,000 would cover one pet's emergency surgery, and $1,500 a year would cover routine vet or medical bills for a month. So not only does this show us how far our monetization money could go once we get there, this also goes to show how expensive it is to run a shelter. Just for a month, you guys, these are all monthly prices. That's crazy. Now we're gonna pop back up to ways to give and go to this other option, the sponsor a kennel. This is actually what I saw first, and I think it is so smart, and I would love to be able to do something like this. So the Sponsor a Kennel program is a recurring monthly sponsorship program with a minimum commitment of $20 a month. This will help cover costs of a single animal in the shelter. If you choose to make a generous monthly donation, we will place your business, organization, group, or family name on the kennel you are sponsoring. Eventually, it would be my dream, and I hope you guys' dream, to be able to make enough in monetization to be able to do this every month so that we'd have the Rescue Simmer kennel. And any animal that would be put in that kennel, we would know would have their costs covered. Thank you so much for taking a trip with me down Hopes and Dreams Lane. I really hope that we can get there sometime in the future. And guys, the way that you are supporting the channel, we are on target to get there. It may take a bit, but it's gonna happen, and I'm so excited. So let's pop over to why we are all here. Let's go to Adopt a Pet and Cats. Now I know our last foster was a cat from Happy Cats Haven, and typically we would pivot to a dog, but we got more dogs somehow than we did cats, and I want to even things out, especially since Caleb is now a child and he has the cat lover trait like his mom. I think that it's fitting that the very first foster that he is able to participate in as a child would be a cat. So let's scroll down through all of these absolutely adorable faces, and I want to introduce you to our very first cat. Pepper Ann is a 1-year-old cat. They think that she's a domestic long hair, which typically just means that she is a cat and has short hair. As you can see from her name title, Her adoption fee is sponsored, so she's actually free. Now for her overall temperament, what they have written is, I came to the shelter as an owner surrender. I'm quiet and docile and keep my kennel nice and clean. I love to follow people around as they go about their business, weaving in and out of your legs, asking for attention. I get spooked easily, so I'd love to go to a quiet home with low traffic if possible. I don't mind the other cats here and love to find interesting places to sleep. Please come rescue me soon. So that's a little bit about Pepper Ann. The Nunezes are a pretty quiet bunch when they're at home, and I thought that Caleb and Amy might have the right touch for her. Now, her bio mentions her being very friendly, weaving in and out of legs, asking for attention, so I made her a friendly cat. But since she's a little bit jumpy, I made her skittish, and one of her pastimes is finding interesting places to sleep, so I made her lazy as well. So if you'd like to see Pepper Ann in our game, go ahead and vote for her down in the comments, and we will be following her story until she gets adopted. Next up is a male cat whose name is Zoro, and as you can see, he is also sponsored. He is about 3 years old, they're guessing, and they are also guessing that he is a domestic short hair, which again just means cat with short hair. And Zoro's bio reads, I'm brand new here. I came to the shelter as a stray and made friends with the staff here quickly. I'm a huge fan of food and enjoy well-mannered attention I get from adults. I should go to a home without other cats though. I love to start fights with other cats no matter how submissive or uninterested in me they are. I'm very nice to humans though. Please come rescue me soon. So I liked Zoro's story because this is actually pretty common for a lot of animals in shelters. Certainly trust the shelter that you are with, because through their most stressful time, that shelter has been able to usher them through and to get them to the point where they can meet you today. So if they say, hey, this isn't the cat for you, listen to that. Or if they hear about your story and they recommend a cat, even if it's not one that you imagined bringing home or saw on a website and thought that that was just beautiful or the story was perfect, take their advice seriously, give their suggestions a try, and come with an open mind. So here is our version of Zoro. Because he loves food, I made him a glutton, so he's just going to enjoy eating a little bit more. He is affectionate, so this trait specifically with cats in The Sims means that they're going to be affectionate with their families, with their owners. It's like the loyal trait for dogs. And I made him mischievous because if I make him territorial, which is the Sims cat version of the aggressive trait for dogs, he's just going to attack everything. Like everything except his owners, pretty much, which isn't representative of real Zoro at all. So I made him mischievous so that he'll cause some trouble now and again to represent that he really should just be by himself. He would be happier to be by himself as an only cat. If you would like to see Zoro get some love and care from the Nunez family, then go ahead and pop his name down in the comments to cast your vote for him. The next cat we have is another boy named Grayson. Now, his adoption fee is not sponsored. Now, they think Grayson is about 2 years old, and they're calling him a domestic long hair. Grayson's bio reads that he is very loving. Grayson enjoys giving hugs and kisses. He loves playing with bouncy toys or kick toys the most, especially ones with catnip in them. He doesn't mind being brushed, which is a daily must with his long hair. Grayson loves to purr, give head bonks, and will sit on your back and shoulder. His hobbies include napping when not playing or snuggling. He does well with other cats overall, given a slow introduction, and we don't yet know how he would do with dogs or children. So I thought Grayson sounded like a very sweet, playful cat. So because we know from his foster that he loves kick toys, I made him playful, friendly because he likes to do the head bonks, and he will be incredibly affectionate. And then I made him frisky because he sounds like a cat, a young cat, an athletic cat with a lot of energy. If beautiful Grayson is sounding like your kind of cat and you want to see his story followed until he is adopted, then pop his name down in the comments below. And you guys, I did have a fourth cat, Miss Patricia, but it looks like she has actually been adopted in the time that it took me to make this last night and when I'm filming today. So congratulations for Patricia, but do cast your vote for one of the other 3 very deserving kitties. If you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for the time that you have put in to watch this. I can't wait to see who wins the vote and who we get to play with from Aberdeen Area Humane Society. Make sure to keep an eye out for that next video where I will be announcing the winner. I will see you guys in the comment section, and happy simming!